What's going on, everybody? My name is Adam Wallenta, the co-creator of Punk Taco. We're at Baltimore Comic Con, and you're watching At Random with Ken K.
Hey guys, this is Ken K back here at Baltimore Comic Con for the 20th anniversary of Baltimore Comic Con, and I am here talking with Adam Wallenta, the co-creator of Punk Taco. Good. You can't see the other creator, his son Makana, but he's busy right now. You know how these artists are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's very particular. He's he's very shy about being on camera, so we're going to leave him to do his work. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're here for? We see you've got the book out.
Yeah, we're just promoting Punk Taco. It's a all-ages graphic novel about an intergalactic space taco that I co-wrote with my son. We created it together, and we did the artwork together and brought it to life. It's nominated for a Ringo Award right now for Best Kids Comic or Graphic Novel. And we're just here hanging out at Baltimore Comic Con having fun.
So how did this project come about, anyway?
McCunn and I were just hanging out, talking about ideas, and we kind of came up with the idea for Punk Taco. We started doing sketches together and coming up with the story ideas. A bunch of the ideas made it into Volume 1. Some of them didn't, and they're going to be in Volume 2, which is coming out later, or early next year, I should say. And it was just a real good back and forth between my son. He was about 5 years old at the time, turning 6. And yeah, it was just hanging out with a kid, coming up with crazy ideas about a space taco. So it was a lot of fun.
So you've been in comic book illustration for quite some time, and you've also been a hip hop artist for quite some time.
Yeah.
So why don't you give folks a little background on sort of the intersection of those projects? Because you've always I've noticed, made sure to blend the two together as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm as well. I've been an artist all my life, but I started recording music when I was still in middle school, high school. I released my first single in high school. Many years later, I was signed to Chuck D's record label, and he released some singles of mine. We toured together with Public Enemy. Both of us are comic book fans, so we started talking about comic book ideas. I did the official Public Enemy comic book series with Chuck that we co-wrote together, did the artwork. And yeah, there's always been, hip hop and comic books in my life as a fan and as a creator. So we just, it just blends well together for me. Yeah, and so a lot of my music is also comic book themed, superhero themed music, action adventure stories in the music. So there's a lot of positive messages. So yeah.
So with working with your son on the project, what would you say was sort of the most challenging aspect of that?
Meeting deadlines. So he was turning 6 at the time, and I knew I wanted to capture the moment of that age, and I wanted to get the book done. And so I had to do my part, and then there was times when he had to do his part, and neither of us, we didn't want to always do our thing, but sometimes we had to force ourselves. Just like any professional, you have to meet your deadlines. And what are you talking about over there? So yeah, meeting deadlines, and getting the book out to the printer, and then distribution was always difficult. But it's been fun because I was able to capture that moment in time with him and work together on something and bring it to life and get acknowledged for it with awards and everything else. So it's been exciting.
Yeah, no. So, are there any other projects that the two of you are working on besides Punk Taco? Any more ideas that you've got knocking around at the moment?
He's always coming up with characters, but right now we're just focused on Volume 2 for Punk Taco, and then we already started talking about ideas for Volume 3. So yeah, so that's the focus, and we want to get those done first.
All right. So how has the convention been as far as having your son with you and talking to fans and getting everything done and just being behind the table?
Yeah, it's awesome. We love coming to these conventions, talking to the fans. He actually has been doing commissions as well, selling original artwork, as have I. So yeah, it's been great, selling Punk Taco.
Well, that's good to hear, and we'll be definitely looking out for Volume 2 for Punk Taco, which is fun for the whole family, as I understand it, because obviously, we have comics that are like a very dark and obviously not for
Yeah.
kids, but it's good that you have something that is for everyone and everyone can kind of enjoy it and have something for them, and especially for you to be doing something with your son, I think is really cool.
Yeah, we
But
made it for all ages. So we have adults that don't have kids, and they enjoy the book. We have teenagers, and all the way down to his age, 8 years old, 7 years old, that enjoy the book. So anyone that loves sci-fi and comedy is going to enjoy it.
sounds good. Well, thank you again for talking with me.
Thank you very much.
Best
I
of luck
appreciate it.
at the rest of the con and,
Thank
of
you.
course, the Ringo Awards.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And that's it.